to show you some more items. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hello, my name is Ashley. I own and manage 2 online clothing stores and I get to do all of it from home. And in today's video, as you saw in the title, this is a part 2 to some items that I recently got when my husband and I traveled to Portland, Oregon and got over 700 pieces. It was a lot. So this is going to be a part 2. You're going to see some different brands. If you didn't see that first part, I'm going to put a link down below. And as we get closer to the end of the video, I will put it in an end card. So that way you can go back to that video and see some of the other pieces we got. And without further ado, let's get into it. This first piece I absolutely loved because of the back. This style of the Adidas logo is really relatively popular right now, and so the fact that it had it both on the front and on the back, I just felt like this was a really great piece. It even has it on the little metal zipper part. It's a little worn, but I will most certainly be describing that when I list this item. And this is what the tag looks like. This is a size medium. This next one, I just seriously had to throw it in here only to say that my husband and I love picking up graphic tees, and this is just no different. This is a Star Wars one. I am not the expert when it comes to graphic tees, old vintage t-shirts, but I personally love playing around with having some different graphics in our store, and I'm a Star Wars lover through and through. So this is a size large, and it says 5th Son on it, so I'll be really curious to get some research done and figure out more information if this is a valuable one or if it's just gonna go for $20. This next piece is a North Face fleece. It is a half zip, quarter zip. Just a very nice basic one, and to be frank, it's not going to be an item that's going to sell for super high. I love picking up the North Face coats. Pants also do fairly well. I love having this brand in our store. This is a size medium, but I know for a fact that this one probably won't go for more than $25. Also, if you are interested in any of the pieces that you are seeing, comment down below or send me an email. I will put that email in my description below. If you ever see anything that you're interested in, we're going to list these on both Poshmark and eBay, but you can always message me directly and we can take care of that for you. This next item I wanted to put in here, I do not recall if I've actually talked about this on my YouTube channel or not, but this is an American Eagle Outfitters, and I really love this piece specifically because of the distressing. Most people might pass up American Eagle in the thrift stores, but I have found the brand to be quite valuable, not just in women's, but also in men's jeans. In fact, Hollister men's jeans and American Eagle do fairly well, surprisingly. I think people just know what they like and they like their certain styles, and they'll go and try to find it for a little more affordable price compared to what you can see in the retail stores. But the women's kind of has its own little way you have to tackle it. These are jeggings. I've looked at this, and this is also a higher rise, and so I'm considering those things as I'm looking at American Eagle jeans to determine if it's going to be worth it for me or not. As I said, I got this at the Goodwill outlet. However, if this was $5 at a regular thrift store, I probably still would have picked it up. Just knowing that that style is a very sought after style, I would have picked it up. This one is a size 8. My next item, to be honest, I know nothing about. This is a brand that I had actually never seen before. I had checked it up when I was in the outlet, and the comps were pretty good when I took a look on Poshmark. This is August 1/8. This is a size medium. If I find any more research out before I upload this video, I'll definitely put the details here, but I was pretty impressed. The logo to me, when I first looked at it, I was like, it looks like a pretty good quality brand, but yeah, this was my first time ever picking it up, so we'll see what happens. I love taking chances and risks when I'm at the Goodwill outlet, or even if you have like a dollar day at a local thrift store. It's the perfect time to play around with different brands and determine if they're gonna do well in your store or not. Because then as you go to regular thrift stores or constantly are in and out of consignment stores, buy-sell trade stores, you can always keep an eye out for those brands to continue to provide for your store. Mini Bowden is a Nordstrom's girls brand. Super cute. I love this little detailing here and also on the pockets. It even has the cuffed pant legs. I thought this would be a great style to have for spring and summer. I love having kids clothing in my store, and as I've begun to learn a little bit more about higher end kids clothing, I love to throw those ones in my store as well. This one personally, I feel like could be an older Patagonia. I'm not entirely sure, but nevertheless, I am a fan of Patagonia. And I will always pick it up if it's in good quality. The days that it's not, it makes me want to cry. This shows the Patagonia logo here, which I actually found recently. They are going more towards that. Like when I was just recently at a retail store, I noticed that a lot of their newer pieces just said Patagonia. It didn't have like the big logo on the front. So I wonder if that's going to be something they're just going to continue to move towards. This is a size small, and I really love this. This is a great performance style, very much what we love to have in our store. I've never found a piece like this from Patagonia, but I loved that it had a print on it, and I'm curious to see how they'll sell. Next item I've actually had in my store, but in a cream color. This is a Caslon, and that honestly was the only reason why I picked it up, knowing that I've already sold this in my store before, because Caslon is like a hit and miss. This is a Nordstrom brand. It is a size small. Love the feel of this. It does have nylon merino wool in it, and you've got to hand wash this one. So I always think about that when I'm purchasing items. I love when they'll have like wool, merino wool, linen's another good one, rayon's another good one. You can tell when something has shrunk because the material will feel very tight. Or if you're taking a look at the sizing and it just looks like it's cropped. We have had that experience before where we've got like a Madewell like wool sweater and it was more cropped. The arms were a little longer. That's generally when you can tell that they washed it and dried it when they should have like hand washed it and hand dried. So just a little tip if you're ever looking at those types of pieces so you don't end up with items that are going to be too tight to sell. I have had returns from that before. This is one of those pieces that when I saw it and felt it, I knew exactly what it was and I just immediately picked it up. If you look around, it doesn't look like anything special, but I knew that it was a Lululemon because we have sold the same one before. Didn't have a tag on it, but I could tell by this was exactly how the other one was. It was a different color, but then I also looked for the button and there it is. This is a one size, so I didn't have to worry about it being like a certain size or anything like that. I'm just going to be able to say infinity scarf, and it probably should sell pretty quick. This next brand is Title IX. It is a purple performance dress. Love that. It actually even has a sports bra inside of it. This is a size 10. And I just love having these performance style dresses in our store. In fact, I just sold a Columbia brand new tagged performance dress in our store for over $40 this weekend. This next piece is Holding Horses, which is an anthropology piece. This is a size medium. This one was honestly a little unique comparatively to what I have seen before. Normally I see them just have the button up with the patchwork details. This one almost has like a tunic style and a little more of a peplum, little dressier style for the top. I really like it. I'll be curious to see how well this one sells too. I don't get Holding Horses a lot because it's not very common in my area. This next piece is a Carhartt. If you know me, you know that I just recently found that this is definitely a hot commodity, and so I'm picking it up on a regular. I'm now, as I'm looking at it, noticing that the Carhartt is a little broken up right there, so I will definitely disclose that. This is a 2XL. I love having men's clothing in my store. Even though it's just like a casual shirt, I feel like it should sell pretty quick. Moving on, back to graphic tees. You can never go wrong with a Nirvana top. I feel like the 90s definitely a hot item, trendy, very popular at this moment. So even though this seems like something that has just been used over and over again, I feel like it's still gonna sell. And probably in a couple of weeks, I'll be telling you about the fact that it's sold. And the Nirvana is a size medium. This was just so stinking cute. I couldn't help myself. This is a North Face little like puffer jacket, and this is a size, hold on, I think this is reversible. Yes, it is. So this is a size 2T. If you didn't know, anytime you see the zipper kind of be able to go up that way, that's when you know that it is a reversible jacket. And generally when you cannot find any of the details right here, it's because they're going to put it in the pocket so that way you can reverse the coat and the tag is never like sticking out of the coat. So in this case, it was just really easy for me to take a look in here and see that it is a size 2T. This was actually a piece that my husband just got in Spokane. So my husband drives for a living. He'll have to go to different towns a couple hours away from us. And if he ever knows that there is an outlet close by and he needs to take a break and kind of just walk around, he always finds the outlet to go to do so. And so I completely forgot. I'm staring at it now, realizing this is a piece that he just picked up. But nevertheless, it is amazing and gorgeous. This is BCBG Maxaria. I don't know how to pronounce that. This is a size medium. It is in mint condition. This is real fur. It is rabbit fur, and it is like that jean style I had recently talked about in my winter trends video. I can link that in the cards here as well, that seeing some of those jean jackets are super popular right now, as well as for those sort of like styles of collar has also been really on trend. So I feel like this is kind of like hitting the best of both worlds. In fact, the inside actually has that quilted look that is also a very popular trend on right now. I can't wait to get this one listed. This next piece is Theory. It is a size 6. I don't find this brand often. This retails for so much. Theory is definitely a high-end brand, but to be frank, I find it to be something that doesn't resell for as much. Perhaps it's that I need to be putting in more measurements. When you get blazers and things, people want to know that if they're going to pay for that higher price point, it's going to fit them. So I'm kind of going to start playing around with that on some more of my designer pieces, making them maybe look more crisp in my listings, as well as adding in a few more measurements in hopes that that's going to allow these items to sell more. But I don't know. I don't know about you guys. If you are resellers, comment down below. Do you find that Theory tends to be an item that sells super hot for you, or is one that kind of stays stagnant in your store? I still pick it up because I know the value of it, but who knows? I might end up just sending this over to the Real. This is a gorgeous piece, and my husband again picked it up. Kudos to him. He's doing a pretty good job. This is Betsy Johnson. This is a size 6. And actually, now that I'm looking at the label, I think this is one of her higher end pieces because it says Betsy Johnson, New York. I'll have to do some research after this. But this has like that velvet feel to it, and all of these sequin, that even actually looks like it's painted. This is just so gorgeous. I love that it has like the tie on the side. You know, oh, it is missing some of the sequences right there. So I'll have to disclose that. The good news is it's right on the back, so it's not a big deal. But I love how it's like painted on. And honestly, the rest of the sequences look fabulous, even down the tie. Next piece is a Marc Jacobs, not a Marc Jacobs, a Marc Jacobs. So very excited, great quality brand. Love the fabric buttons on this. I feel like this is in really great condition. This is a size 6. This next piece absolutely fits our store well. It is a Mountain Hardwear women's maxi dress. I love this type of style. This is perfect for summer. Someone who wants to go to Cabo, enjoy it on the beach. Is a lightweight dress, but it is going to cover everything. So if the wind is blowing, it's not going to go up. This is a size extra small. This is such a pretty Free People cardigan. It does not have the size there, but take a look at these buttons. Aren't these so fun? And it does have beautiful stitching on it. So it is kind of like an open stitch on the sides with this fun little detailing at the bottom of the item. I really, really like this. This next piece was so incredibly interesting to me. This is an Abercrombie. And again, we've got faux fur going on here, but it's so different from anything that I have personally ever seen from Abercrombie. I am picking up this brand more and playing around with it because, truth be told, when I'm taking a look at influencers and studying the different things that are on trend at this point, this brand is one that keeps coming up lately. But this piece just is so incredibly unique to me that I feel like whether or not this brand is on trend, I feel like the value of this would be pretty good. I don't know, we shall see. But this is a full zip, size small, pretty good condition. I'll do a little bit of sweater shaving, but other than that, I'm really proud of it. This is another just really basic women's career pants. This is Trina Turk, size 6. Honestly, all of those like blazers and stuff my husband had found in Spokane, and they're all kind of around the same size, so I'm kind of curious if it came from the same person. That is generally what you'll find if you go to the outlet. You'll have someone's like wardrobe in one of the bins, and if you can find a good wardrobe, that bin is money. So I'm pretty proud of him. He found quite a few really high-end brands, ones that we don't normally find. And this last piece is no exception. He found this 2-piece suit. This is Elie Tahari. Has this wonderful long jacket. It does have the snap buttons. with the pants. I am gonna actually put the pants on in a different way so that way I can photograph them a little better, but they just were so perfectly creased that I didn't want to ruin them. And that one is also a size 6. And that is it for this video. If it was valuable to you, hit that like button. And if you are new to my channel, consider subscribing. I'll do videos like this on a regular, as well as show you items that sell in our store, and also some tips and tricks and some comparison videos of different products I'm using to help you be successful if you're interested in doing the same thing at home. And as always, I will see you next week. Bye.